did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it.
It's more deeper questions that I be wanting to know. Like, why were you so infatuated with a child that wasn't yours? Were you grooming that little boy?
But when you tell me you want to take me shopping, what the matter with this?
This is a classic.
Imagine being trapped in a web of secrets, betrayals, and explosive revelations, where every flashy car and champagne toast hides a darker truth. One man now claims to hold the key to a secret so powerful it could bring down an entire empire. In the cutthroat world of hip-hop, where fame, power, and fortune collide, nothing is ever as it seems. Enter Diddy, a name that echoes through music history, known for building a multi-million-dollar empire and living a life of luxury. But behind the designer shades and red carpets, a storm has been brewing, and it's about to erupt.
Report to the dance floor, because we're going to count it down together. Get your drink. We're going to enjoy this life to the fullest. We're going to have fun tonight. I love y'all, so get next to who you want to get next to and get ready to count it down. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? You good? Great. You all right? How you enjoying this? You good? You all right? You all right? Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do it. That way. How you feeling? What's up? Talk.
2018, you just gotta be you.
That's it. You heard it. Nah, you ain't even gotta say no more. You just gotta be you. That's it.
We out here, man. Puff Crib, you know what it is. Happy New Year. 2018 terminology status like the fat boy we in.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about that way. Talk to me. What you trying to do for 2018, my brother?
2018, man, I'm just trying to win, get more money, more success, man, black excellence, man, we just trying to do it.
That's what I'm talking about, man, we gonna win.
I'm all about my business, baby.
Okay.
I'm all about my business.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about, that way. We here live, you know what I'm saying, we here.
As Diddy faces growing legal troubles, a new twist is emerging, this time from longtime rival 50 Cent. For years, 50 has dropped subtle hints about a hidden truth in Diddy's life, and now it looks like that secret may involve his son, Justin Combs. While the spotlight has stayed on Diddy's public scandals, 50's latest moves suggest the real story might hit much closer to home.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
He says things, he doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, you should take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
So what could be so scandalous, so explosive, that even someone as fearless as 50 Cent held back until now? As Diddy's empire teeters under the weight of lawsuits, accusations, and viral rumors, 50's latest claims come with chilling timing. His decision to speak up now isn't random. It feels calculated, like he's been waiting for just the right moment to strike. Whether it's truth or just another round in their decades-long feud, one thing's certain, the story just got a whole lot deeper.
I don't necessarily have a responsibility to behave a certain way, according to them. You know, and look, if I didn't have an award-winning director doing it, if I hadn't put the right people in place to produce it properly, I wouldn't understand why they would question or doubt anything. But you go to the 90s, and Kiki D said he paid him to kill Tupac. Yeah. So like, you get the craziest accusations. You had TMZ created a docuseries that went to Tubi, but the series is saying the downfall of Diddy, and he hasn't even been arrested yet. Yeah. So where is the downfall? You mean the downfall of his credibility? Because nothing else fell yet.
Yeah, we think stuff will fall possibly.
Yes, it's a bad situation, but it hasn't happened yet. So how could you document it when it hasn't happened?
Yeah. So
that's forecasting it. That's
true.
Predicting.
That's true.
What?
Back in the early 2000s, 50 Cent and Diddy were both dominating hip-hop, each with massive influence and fame. Their rivalry was clear, but most thought it was just about music and power. Few realized how deep the tension really ran, or that it would come back years later with much darker twists.
I'm from Queens. I'm from Southside Queens. These guy did that to me. He got on my record and said, Brooklyn style. And then he thought I was Brooklyn. Cause the original 50 Cent is from Fort Greene. Right? Like when I was choosing a name that, the rap and shit, there was so many other rappers out there had names like gangster names like Pablo Escobar or none of those people would even say what's up to you if you seen them somewhere. So I wouldn't take that name. So I took a name from the hood that passed. It was gangster, So, through me, that name lives on. We selling crack on 135 bro. Usually everybody you see around me like the G Unit, they used to, before we started rapping. They let me in the hood, but they know what I'm saying is actually going on. They know in the rhyme, when I'm rapping, they can pinpoint the incident. Oh, we talking about this, son. Oh, you talking about that shit that happened with these. You know what I'm saying? So they start to feed into me more in the hood. But in the office, that was a strike against me.
It began as a classic clash. Two powerful figures with big egos, rival empires, and totally different visions for the game. Diddy, the flashy and calculated mogul behind Bad Boy Records, was both admired and feared. Meanwhile, 50 Cent came up swinging, known for his raw authenticity and ruthless call-outs. To him, Diddy represented everything he stood against, and he wasn't afraid to say it.
I'm at the price of life. I grew up at the price of life is cheap. So if you got the money, if you got the bag, it's gonna happen. When you drop it, it's a go. So tell me who is done? Oh, you think I won't drop the bag? That's what you think?
Nah, look, hey,
you got to be kidding me. Like that's the easiest thing in the world.
Asking.
And then you say, and you got to get, and I got the team. I got to come. I got to. He's stronger than linebackers. My lawyers done. Got a crew. I'm stronger than that.
If you punch somebody in the mouth, they like, yo, I'm up. Like if you punch me in my mouth, I'm up. I'm up. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm all the way. Let me tell you, I'm all the way up. And guess what's gonna happen? Once you punch me in my mouth, I'm gonna get my man Terrence, K.O. Lewis. I'm gonna get him to punch me in my mouth because then I want to get double the money. But I'm gonna say you did all of it.
No, because it ain't gonna matter. Because I'm gonna take the same kind of money that you would get and get it to the homie and go shoot you. Yeah, couple times.
Now, decades later, with his own empire firmly in place, 50 Cent still isn't letting go. And this time, he's making waves with an allegation so bold, it stands apart from anything he's ever said before, suggesting that the feud was never just about music, but about secrets powerful enough to shake legacies.
So you have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
but I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to a degree.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky, all of the stuff that he's doing. I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. You go to the 90s, and Kiki D said he paid him to kill Tupac.
Yeah.
So look, you get the craziest accusations. You had TMZ created a docuseries. They went to Tubi, but the series is saying the downfall of Diddy.
You're one of the first persons in entertainment to really call out people and kind of have that authority in that, to be able to call people out. I mean, which is pretty amazing. You're kind of, in some ways, draining the swamp of Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't have a support system. I don't have a support system of a peer group of artists that I require to do what I'm doing. I've had to be on my own from the beginning.
Came clear his criticisms of Diddy went far beyond old music rivalries. According to 50, Diddy's empire wasn't just built on hustle. It was propped up by manipulation, deception, and secrets so dark they cast a disturbing shadow over his public image, even affecting how people view his relationship with his own son.
Okay, I got you. But Misa, what was the issue between both of y'all? Because you was telling me about how she put the blame on you, right? For starting a rumor about how, Justin dad was Wolf. And she made a comment saying that, the reason why you started that rumor was because you was mad that, she didn't pay you back some money she owes you, $250 or something like that.
Yo, Mighty, it was $750, but I didn't start the rumor. I let that shit go way back then, Mighty. Mighty, people don't understand this, is that I never quit my job as a New York State parole officer. I never stopped working for Elite Investigations. I ran 3 housing complexes. I never stopped giving parties with Slick and the family. You understand? I never stopped being the bodyguard for K. Slay. I never stopped being over Chaz Williams' Black Hand Security. I had more money at the time than China had rice. When I was playing around, Mighty, I bought my house in 99. Do you hear me? I bought my house in 99, Mighty. Misha was supposed to pay me every week based on how many days I worked for, 3 days, and then she went ghost on me. I was like, yo, what's happening? I'm calling her, man. Yo, Mighty.
50 Cent hinted at a secret he's known for years, something no one else in the industry has dared to mention. His words made people wonder, is there something Diddy is hiding about his son Justin?
Suge Knight, he got a new podcast out, man. And he leaked a picture of him playing with Diddy's son Justin when he was a baby. And I remember you telling me that you used to babysit Justin. What was your reaction when that picture leaked online and it went viral?
Now they see the pictures. Man, I'm excited, man. These are some things that I spoke about, you and I talked about. And I can remember some of the comments people were saying that I was capping and lying and, I was making up things and he's just saying things for his book sake. So to see Suge saying some of those things and pictures prove everything. You know what I mean? Y'all can't edit. We know who that picture is, or if you don't, the main people that should know definitely know who it is.
Yeah, we see the pictures now. So when she would come to LA, she'll be messing around with Suge?
Well, I guess I could say mess around because it was a little smaller stand where Misa was coming down to see Suge. And as I said, I spoke about it in my book, Stranded on Death Row. She would come down there and there was a time with her and Mary. Mary and her hung out a lot back during that time. And, during the time of Faith coming down there, almost around that same time, maybe a little bit before Faith came down, she was in the midst of, being there first. She was there first. She was around first, absolutely.
Diddy's arrest on charges of sex trafficking and racketeering opened a Pandora's box, shattering his once immaculate public image. As the scandal unfolded, 50 Cent seized the moment, reminding the world of the dark accusations he'd been hinting at for years, from Diddy's controversial lifestyle to the secrets he kept hidden.
Freaky Man. That nickname, Freaky Man. I look at his kids and everything. It's more deeper questions that I be wanting to know. Like, why were you so infatuated with a child that wasn't yours? Were you grooming that little boy? I don't even want to start those conversations because that's not your child. You know what I'm saying? And for you to keep him that close, it's like you kept him that close because he might got your secrets because he's not your child. So if he's not your child and you that type of person with that type of character, you don't mind actually doing it to him when he finally reaches a certain age because he's not yours. And you know in your mind he's not yours. And now you keep him real close to you. You make sure he don't go to his daddy. Why? We make sure he's separated with him and you provide him with everything he wants. Why? You got one of them little Michael Jackson secrets. He got one of them secrets that he can't tell nobody because his legacy, his manhood gonna be, and not only that, his brother no gonna look at him crazy. Only Puffy know, only God and Puffy.
Puffy, right?
I don't know.
In his latest social media post, 50 Cent capitalized on Diddy's scandal-ridden public image, writing, "Now it's not Diddy do it, it's Diddy done." It was a sharp jab, making it clear that he was relishing in the fallout from Diddy's controversies.
The nigga Puff was like, yeah, like first he was amping him to get stopped. Then he was like, yo, so when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we could just hang out, nigga. We gotta kick it.
This is
Puff.
Okay.
He telling me we gotta kick it and shit. And he was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or something? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, what the fuck this nigga just say? I got the from him because I was like, this nigga. This nigga just tell me he take me shopping. And this is it goes on. But there's a little fruit pop. It's a fruit pop. It's a fruit pop, trust me. You see these little weird ass pictures and shit like that out there for no reason. You don't see accident pictures with me like kissing niggas. Like that doesn't happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Look, later you gonna find out a little I'll be saying be real. Do you understand what I'm saying? Man, listen, I'm trying to tell you the truth. But the truth, sometimes it hurts. Right. It hurts people and they don't want to hear that. But I'm trying to tell you, ask me, could he take me shopping? And it me up because I'm looking like, what the fuck did this nigga just say? I want to take you shopping. I got a bankroll out this mother. I want to take you shopping. Why? Because when you walk around looking so mother good, I'm going to feel like, God damn it, that mother with me. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. But when they tell me you want to take me shopping, what the f is the matter with this?
50 Cent's cryptic comments have left fans wondering if Justin's biological father might not be who everyone thinks. His hints at a hidden truth are fueling speculation about Diddy's past, and people are starting to question what might be buried beneath the surface.
In one corner, the disgraced hip-hop impresario under federal indictment for a laundry list of shocking crimes. In the other, his nemesis, ready to cash in on Sean Combs' misfortune.
Hey, Diddy, man, you think Michael Jackson...
Puffy's latest legal battle has reignited one of rap's biggest feuds.
Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers.
Between Diddy and 50.
Many men.
After months of teasing, he would be unleashing a Diddy Do It documentary. It's now official. The big headline, Netflix is producing a docuseries from Curtis 50 Cent Jackson about the federal charges of sex trafficking and assault and the allegations against Diddy Combs. 50 tweeted the announcement. I've been telling y'all about this weird expletive. You didn't believe me, but I bet you believe.
Diddy's reputation is in freefall as lawsuits over sexual assault and abuse mount. With his image damaged, 50 Cent has seized the opportunity, amplifying the controversy with his own claims.
And all they baby mamas was ready to get it poppin'.
Yeah, man, I ain't meet a baby mama that wasn't ready to go when Suge was ready. Like, you better watch it. As close as I was to him, I watched him. I am not leaving my baby mama in the room with that nigga. I never, not even the one I don't like, or the one that don't like me. Cause that's how that nigga move. There is no, oh, I'm not gonna mess with her. I mean, that's how he got with Miss LA.
Oh, he got with her the same way, yo?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? That was his boy Dre. I'm sure it was a little, I think he just fell in love with the sneaky link. He was in jail. It was easy.
And you just being around Suge, you was knocking down some of the females too.
You want me to say with Mary? You want me to say with Mary though? Stop this dialogue. I'm not finna get into that. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. My music going too good. I don't want no problems. But I mean, nothing I said was a lie. And all of that was during that same time.
And now, things have taken an even darker turn. Diddy Stepson seems to be following in his father's controversial footsteps. Just recently, new accusations have surfaced against Sean Diddy Combs, and this time they involve his son, Christian Combs. A disturbing new 31-page lawsuit filed last Thursday details a shocking incident from 2022. The plaintiff, who was working as a stewardess on one of Combs' yachts, claims she was assaulted by Christian during a trip. According to the lawsuit, there's an audio recording that captures the woman rejecting his advances as he allegedly gropes her. The plaintiff's lawyer has provided these recordings to NBC News, where you can hear a woman, believed to be the stewardess, saying no to Christian's advances.
Here's you telling me that, it was pictures out there of, Suge Knight with Misa, Diddy baby mom, and it's pictures out there of him holding Justin Combs as a baby. Hey, man, Suge Knight, he got a podcast with Dave Mays. Shout out to Dave Mays, man, that's my guy. And he finally leaked a picture, man, of Knight playing with Justin Combs as a baby, man. What you think about that?
Bruh, let me just tell you something, man. Is nothing I lied about. It's nothing that I didn't tell you, like you just said, years ago. All these stories that's coming out, I told these stories years ago. And then now I'm getting crucified because the truth is coming to light. You understand? Check this out. I said Puff got mad because Wolf showed him a picture that was in a magazine of Suge Knight and Misa. Suge was hugging Misa, and while she had Justin in her arm, and under the capture, the picture said, "What the East Coast won't take care of, the West Coast will." Now, what that meant to me was this, because I knew what the deal was. Misa was out there working, because Mary is a girl. Suge Knight had just saved Mary from that Uptown Records shit. You know what I mean? He had just saved Mary from that. So Misa's out there working because she gotta work, you understand? She having problems with Puff because Puff don't want to pay her the child support that she need for Justin.
The lawsuit claims that after the initial encounter, the alleged victim tried to continue her duties. However, Christian allegedly found her again, asking for a place to sleep. She showed him to a cinema area, but instead of resting, he became violent, groped her, and tried to force her to perform an act. The woman claims she fought him off until someone else intervened. Photos in the lawsuit show bruising on her.
If I want to do this, then I will. You don't touch my legs like that.
Soon after, according to the lawsuit, Christian speaks and tries to get her to stay.
Who can I talk to? I'm gonna say I requested you right now.
Well, you can take your hand off my for the first thing.
According to the lawsuit, the alleged victim then left the recording studio and attempted to resume her stewardess duties. But the suit alleges Christian found her again, this time asking her to find him a place to sleep. She claims she showed him to a cinema area, but instead of resting, she alleges in the suit that he became violent and wouldn't let her leave. He groped her, the lawsuit claims, took his clothes off, grabbed her arms, and tried to force her to perform oral sex on him. The woman claims she fought him off until someone else walked in. The lawsuit includes photos of a bruised forearm.
What's chilling is that 50 Cent isn't just playing games with the media. He's setting the stage for something big, something that could completely change what the public thinks about the music industry's elite. It's clear that he's been biding his time, waiting for the perfect moment to reveal a truth that could expose the hidden side of the business. 50's carefully chosen words suggest he's about to uncover secrets that no one expected. And it's not just drama, it's a major shift in how we view the industry.
Son of embattled music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been accused of sexual assault. A lawsuit filed in LA Superior Court on Thursday accuses Christian King Combs of sexually assaulting possibly a woman in December 2022. The woman says it happened while she was working on a yacht that Diddy had chartered. This comes just over a week after homes owned by Diddy were raided in LA and Miami as part of a federal human trafficking investigation. Neither the attorneys for Combs or Diddy have commented on the new legal complaint.
And what about Justin? He's kept quiet through all the chaos, but he's been dragged into controversies he never signed up for. As Diddy's son, he's always under scrutiny, caught in the crossfire of a world full of drama. His silence might say a lot, but it's clear his life has been affected by everything happening